Alright, I'm gonna get playing here in just a sec. I think I'm gonna throw on a little background music for myself. Shouldn't be able to hear it though. If it does go through, I need to change some OBS settings though, because it's possible. Just go ahead and test that theory. So yeah, I figured I'd just play something, because I'm well, it's having some issues. I think this should just record from. Anyway, yeah, I just popped outside. I don't know. I've been a little lethargic today. I don't know if it's the heat or what. I guess more lethargic than usual when I'm between jobs. But no, actually, I do try to keep pretty busy. I'm working in the garden. Been putting together this fruiting chamber in my garage for lion's mane. I got like 3 buckets for growing lion's mane in these maple chips. So that would be cool if that works out. What do we got here? Reversal Colt Scroll, minus 80% final damage taken when dashing. Imprison the enemy that causes it. Okay, this is for the cat. Okay. This is a pretty fun game. It's always like kind of a different experience, or it can be. Yeah, the squirrel was pretty badass. But I usually play the owl, but I think the squirrel's going to be easier for me, especially if I want to be talking about anything else. Yeah, I'll stick with it. Just get into it. Anyway, chilling out by my fence, the garden. Just like not even there for 5 seconds, I'm hearing some people in the alleyway, shouting at each other over some. Well, the dude just he's yelling at this chick. She's just like, I just wanted one thing, and blah blah blah. And like, he's like, I already got you your fentanyl, so fucking, uh, th- let's go get some food or whatever, and throws some shit at the ground. And just like instantly puts me in a bad mood, right? Because I'm like, okay, I want to say something. What is going on here? Lu Wu shield. Restore 30% or 30 shield armor per second for 6 seconds. Okay, I mean that sounds good. I like shield stuff, so um let's see, is there a catch? Overflow is converted to temporary shield slash armor limit. Restores 6 energy for every 5 seconds without taking HP damage. Okay. I don't know what that means. Overflow shield is turned into temporary shield. I don't, like the overflow might even be something that I'm not aware of. Or it's like if other stats cause you to have more shield than you otherwise would. But then what's temporary shield? That's just weird. Um, Pull Monarch Orb. So you fire one auto tracking energy orb, costs 50% of stored damage, and deals equal true damage to. What? Stored damage, true damage. What is true damage? To the first enemy hit by this soul. Maybe it's like direct hit, but you'd think they would just say that because I could see like area of effect or something that's meant to distribute damage over time. Um, but true damage in itself doesn't really indicate anything. It's annoying. First enemy hit by this soul pendant. Dealing is ascended in normal enemies. Dealing critical. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like something I don't really give a shit about. Do I have that? Is, yeah, the whole pendant thing. I don't know. I remember, yeah, after getting to a certain point, they added this, or I unlocked the ability to have like this pendant shit going on. Honestly, I could have kept playing without it because I feel like it's just gets extra complicated at a point. But yeah, I didn't say anything to those people, obviously, because I'm like, well, if I do, where does that go? I'm just gonna be shouting back and forth with this fucking crazy person, inviting, that like in my direction. I don't really solve anything. Half of mine is kind of like, fuck, I should just call the cops on these people. Just be like, yeah, there's like some people shouting about their fentanyl deals in the alleyway. Like, but for one, I had like a serious direct sort of threat issue going on. I called once and that didn't do anything. They never showed up. It was like the old owners came by and talking about like they wanted in the garage for stuff they left behind, but it's like gave you guys like multiple weeks on top of uh you knowing like this place was getting sold and everything um to deal with all of that. Let them stay in it for like three or it was some amount of weeks staying in it, and then a few days. It's just like it kept accumulating, so it's hard to remember because it was like, okay, this much time. Okay, this much time. I really need to get in here, like, and they came by anyway looking for that shit, and I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here. I was done. Um, and so they like smashed this. It was already broken, but it was a TV screen that was on the side, and yeah, I just had it like leaning up against the house. It was a big TV when it was a TV, but it was all broken, so I just like smashed that on the ground and shit. I'm like, no. And initially, I went and grabbed an axe and I went out there. I was like, well, no, no. I was telling them like they need to fucking leave, and the one dude saying like that shit's gonna get worse for me, and that's when I was like, nope. And I went inside and got an axe because well, I didn't have anything else at the time. Um, and then I was like, okay, I need to just call the cops because that's not gonna end well either. But yeah, it's like you gotta match or exceed that energy when it's coming at you. If that's how I look at it because I'm not about to sit there and wait around have somebody fucking threaten me, calling me fucking slurs and shit. Yeah, hell no. But yeah, I don't think they would have came for this either. Um, and this guava nos is really fucking good. That needs to be a regular thing. I don't know what this means. Retrieve fixed. I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna like get a feel for this because I'm not about to try and understand all of this. That's a problem with this. Excuse me. With this game, and I just don't feel like it introduces you to new things in a good way. Okay, so I have to select for the slot. Got it. Like sometimes the descriptions of what's going on with the thing don't make sense. It's more rare, but yeah, it's like they could sometimes they'll use more words than are needed, or the words that they use are vague, and you don't really have like an idea of what it's referring to. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'll just do this one. Okay. I think for this run, I'm just gonna start clicking stuff because honestly, I want to talk more than sit there and read those things. I used to have like a pretty good idea of the things that I wanted to select and what scrolls did what, but it's been a while since I've played too. So yeah, with all that type of shit going on in this neighborhood, like most of the time it's a quiet neighborhood, but you know it's like you always know that there's kind of some shady shit like that happening all around. Uh, although I'll admit, at first I really didn't know that it was like that. But after knowing for sure, it was like that it's hard to not see that. And my thing is like I want to make this a good neighborhood. I've talked to some of my neighbors and I'm like, how cool would it? Oh my god, that was so off. Uh, how cool would it be, if we were the reason that this became like a good area? And I know that's like a lot to think about. It might seem like kind of naive, pie in the sky type shit, but um, I just think that people need to think like that more often, honestly. And we all get kind of caught up in the path that what we chose when we were in fucking high school, or just like just becoming an adult, and as like yeah, no, people are like, no, of course you're not gonna have enough time for all of that. Like, I got bills now and stuff, but I think it's important, and people would rather just move. They'd rather just be like, oh, this is a shitty area. And if you think about it like that, of course it's gonna become that way, right? It's like self-fulfilling prophecy. You're always going to receive that because everybody who would like it to be different is just leaving rather than trying to do something about it. Skill damage every time you purchase from the peddler. Lose 5% skill damage. Every time you purchase from the peddler, lose 5%. Okay, so just don't buy shit from the peddler and I get plus 80 skill damage. Mm, I kind of forgot. Can you sell these scrolls? Because, like, I could see hanging on to it and then if I find something really good that I would prefer at the peddler, I'd just sell it. But, oh shit, it's my first one. I don't remember. You know what? Oh, I guess yeah, I could recycle it, but it's not bad. It's just I do tend to like. Well, I guess that doesn't count towards upgrades. You know what? Fuck it. Peddler's kind of limited on what he's got. Okay, so it's this way. Yeah, I just decided I need to get another screen. I only got the one monitor, and I'd like to be able to see if anybody joins, and engage with people. Because I actually feel like I do better with talking and all that when I have like a back and forth going on. I'm not just kind of rambling off. Or if I know that there's somebody there, then I'm actually staying on track as opposed to just have an ADHD brain. Or as much. It's a little bit more on track, if that makes sense. Okay, so shield caps. Yeah, and I forgot the different ability names, so that's going to make it harder to know what it's talking about. Like blank domain. I think by the time we get to the boss, though, we'll start actually using those abilities. The first boss, anyway. Let's see, ink form plus one initial ink orb. The first click will have a double effect. Hmm. I think I'll go for the shield cap and the blank domain. Great. Alright, let's see what you got in a second then. Hmm. Not gonna miss anything there. I'm always getting these shotguns. Not really a shotgun guy. At least in video games. I mean, maybe I could see doing that IRL, but it's always a spread in a video game, and like I want to do more precision stuff. A little more distance. Oh, damn it. Oh, whatever. 32% chance to enhance this one extra from enhancing your weapon. Spin. Okay. Yeah. I like upgrades. I like doing glass cannon builds. And just, well, sometimes, like, yeah, I'll focus in on defense, but I still like, just outputting ridiculous amounts of damage and being relatively squishy, but of course, if I can not die, one hit, I'd love to prevent it. But I'll lean into the damage. And I mean in general too. Like with this game, it really can just vary and on a lot of things, how I'm feeling that day, um, kind of what I've been lacking already as far as the specific run. What? Okay, so he's a soul peddler. Does that count? See, that's what I'm talking about. They're adding stuff, and the verbiage isn't changing on some things, so that's another negative. I mean, oh, he's not a peddler. He's a merchant, but kind of the same thing. I'm just gonna pick based on the names. I'm not gonna sit there and like look at all the specifics. Mm, gotta have that soul. Inner force recovery. I like that. Sounds good. Firepower. Oh, I'm out of soul gems or whatever. What do we got here? Huh, okay. Oh shit! I meant to do the. Ah, okay. Well, I guess I should read. Whatever. We got reserve ammo or restore 12% primary weapon reserve ammo after casting soul pendant skill. So I cast this, and what, it just like pulls from my reserves, puts it directly into the magazine, I guess. I don't know, man. The game, they didn't need to make it like it's not even really a complicated game. I just think that they worded shit weirdly. They added like all these terms that didn't really need to be there. Okay, those flying things are new. Nobody told me that they fly now. But yeah, I think when it comes to the stuff I was talking about earlier, the people in the alleyway and the addiction, the mental health stuff that's all going on, it's because people are desperate, and we don't like we want to focus in on these plans that we've kind of came up with so early on. I know my neighbor, for example, and this is not to disparage him or his goals whatsoever, but it's just to use this as an example because even the best of us kind of fall into this pattern. But yeah, he's become going to school to become a doctor, and has been working really hard. I mean, he just showed me some of his homework and all that, and it's quite a bit. What is going on here? But yeah, he's busting his ass to do that, and far out that I know that we definitely need good healthcare professionals, but that's more of a fringe case too, because not everybody's trying to be a doctor anyway. But it's there's a lot that of attention that you have to put into that, and even if you're kind of like, we live in the same neighborhood, right? But and in fact they're a little bit closer to that kind of stuff that's going on as far as like location to the alleyway. But they hate it too. They don't like how it is around here. But of course, that their time is going to be invested in what they're doing there. Nothing wrong with that. But so again, that goes for people in all areas of life. Let's see, what kind of cool thing can we do? Do we got any abilities yet? Nothing. Okay. See, and then we got Q. Okay. And you got a lot of people who are just poor and they're just trying to get by, and don't have a lot of time for that. People with kids, and it's not even to what I'm getting at isn't even like, oh, we need to help these people. They need help, but they need to want that. That's not really something we can do. But I'm talking about helping ourselves, and to sticking around, even though it's already like this. It's rough, but you can fix it rather than allowing it to just sort of fully take over this area. Show a sustainable model that can exist here and be implemented elsewhere. It's depending on the needs and resource availability of that area. And where the resources aren't immediately available, we can create availability. Something that I've been wanting to do for Crisp, a couple of things. One is turn my shed, which I've had to board up, into a chicken coop. And I don't have the money to do that myself, especially being in between jobs, getting just it wouldn't take a ton for supplies, but it would take just enough. I'm just going to grab this. We'll find out what it is later. Quick step. Sounds cool. Yeah, and so because I don't have those resources, I could reach out to, and I plan to do this actually, put a post on Facebook, see if anybody's interested in Essentially, like they get the resources to build it, the materials initially, and then maybe even the chickens, and then I put everything together and just maintain it until they've received from it whatever they put into it. And of course, we would be splitting like the eggs, for example. But like, let's say the chickens are at the whatever time it is that they can be most viable to use for meat. Then they could do that. Of course, I'm not really interested in that. I'll just get my chicken from the store if need be. And yeah, but the eggs, that would be cool. I think just going half and half on that, and all until they receive what they've put into it at the very least. And of course, that could be negotiable. I mean, maybe they want like that plus something, so there could be like some interest involved. I don't know. Or like I could pay it off in bulk at some point if I came into the money to do so. So that's something with that. And then there's this church that, well, there's actually like a few churches nearby. And I'm thinking, I did look into the price of one of them, and I think that pretty easily it could go for like 500,000. Which that would be a big group effort, and I think that it's a One Hope is who's like running it right now, and I guess it's like a charity kind of organization. And for whatever reason they chose to maintain the cross up there, so I assume it's backed with a religion and whatnot. But there's like several sponsors. I kind of peeked at their website, and they got different things going on. Uh, providing like shoes and whatnot, parents and things like that, or single parents. Just different. They got like a few different things going on like that, and that's great. But I want to do something with that facility that can directly affect everybody in the neighborhood who is like, for example, like let's say a job board type of thing, or even a board that, regardless of buying the church, but it could facilitate the stuff down the road if that goal was achieved. So that's like a way down the road kind of thing. But the job board, it's sort of like there's things that you need fixed, right? Your yard is in disarray. There's this, that, or the other. In a lot of cases, it's going to be like that sort of thing. There's this plumbing issue, or there's a roof leak, or there's this, that, or the other. And you can pull permits and do the work, but maybe you don't have the like ability or know-how or whatever, just the time to do those things yourself. You can just post that up like, hey, I'm here, I got this problem going on, and then post whatever information you're comfortable for contacting, and get to know, because it's neighbor shit, right? And somebody in the neighborhood probably is like, yeah, I can fuck with that, I got time. Don't like, you could negotiate pricing or something, or maybe if somebody's just like, oh, I know how to do that effectively, and it's actually pretty easy, or I'll just do it for some beer or whatever, then you can just get things done that way, helping each other out, uh, allowing each other to have more time for other things, and knowing that you have people around you that are going to be able to help you with things like that. Because and I know I've worked full-time jobs since it might have been like 20. I've been working since 2017, but I wasn't full-time at first. But regardless, like I know what it's like for having that full-time schedule, and even then I could spend hours doing projects after work here, and I'm talking like grueling manual labor. This part, hauling washers and dryers and refrigerators up 3 flights of stairs, sometimes multiple of those going on in a day on top of the work orders and, unit turnovers, repairing things. There's a lot going on, always something to do. Grounds work. So, and I can come home and for 2 weeks once, all those joists in my garage, I went and replaced all of those. It's like a 23 foot by, I don't know, 27 foot long garage, and so that was fun. But I was doing that because I thought I was going to get solar panels, and they needed it done. So, okay, so the ink gain. I think I'm just gonna go in blind. I'm gonna just select stuff. Yeah, at least for this run. Should have played a few times by myself, but whatever. I need to change that shotgun out. Hmm. Oh yeah, and I always go for shield over health because there's a scroll that can change all of your health in except one point into shield, and your shield recharges. And I think you can also change the recharge rate and affect your shield in different ways, more ways than you can do with your health. So fuck health, all shields. Whoa! Whoa, that's new. So yeah, on top of that, putting together gardens, if everybody, like, I don't know, I want to give a number, but it's not like I have any solid calculations. But like, if half the people in the neighborhood had gardens, and we were all pooling that together for, and there's a decent amount of yards, and there are a lot of people in the area who already have gardens, who I want to reach out to actually about Crisp. I've just been a little bit shy about it, honestly. I don't really. I want to have like some, at least the welcome letter to hand to them. In case like they don't really have time to talk, because I know how it is. Somebody goes to your door and it seems like they're gonna try and sell you something, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And yeah, if they don't listen to it the first time, then they're on my shit list. Which is just like, I'm gonna treat them shitty. Like, I'll just straight close the door in their face. I do not like salespeople. Whoa. I keep forgetting about my abilities. Yeah, maybe I'll just grab whatever and like at the end we'll see what got me killed the most. That could be fun. God, I hate this thing. Why are we not getting new guns? This guy. So yeah, everybody pulling, that food together that they could grow in their gardens. And I'm talking like working together, you can build some elaborate gardens that people don't have to sit there and spend all of their time trying to maintain, There's aeroponic systems, hydroponic systems, things that can be thrown together that are not that difficult or expensive. There might be like a little bit of know-how, and you may have to mess with it a couple times. But again, if everybody's able to like, hey, how do you do this again, or what are you supposed to do with the, because sometimes you'll get conflicting information when you try and research stuff, and you just want to ask somebody. It's quicker. They know what you're talking about more, so yeah, everyone just kind of helping each other out. If somebody's like, I actually really hate cleaning out the uh, hydroponic system and winterizing or whatever, and somebody else is like, maybe they're like, I love doing that, or I'll just do that, and we'll just have some beers and hang out or something. I mean, that's like, I don't know, maybe that's not interesting to a lot of people, but I would. Yeah, if somebody wants to just sit there and shoot the shit and like feed me beer, well, like clean their hydroponic system, I don't give a shit. Oh, right, right. It's a blind run. Okay. Well, this only has the one, so I won't run into it again. No, we want to replace the other thing. Ooh. Hmm. I can't really remember what that one is like. I think it's cool, but doing this one. Yeah. And you know what? Actually, I'll just hang on to this because I know as long as we can kill him effectively, we're gonna be able to upgrade far better later on. Maybe this one. Yeah, because he's gonna drop some badass weapons, and I think all that really matters is how much money we have at these guys. Like, I don't think there's a number of times. It's although if there is, it could just be twice. Hmm. That's really frustrating. All right, so yeah, it's a golem. Pretty easy. I remember in the first few times I was playing this game, I was struggling. Me and my buddy were struggling with these guys, and they might have nerfed them because they did add a lot of other stuff. Yeah, that keeping the gauntlet was a great idea for this guy. I didn't consider doing that when I made that decision, but yeah, sometimes it really does come down to the weapons too. Uh-oh. Those rocks are moving way slow. Ow. Oh, damn. They hit him with the spirit bomb. I just realized that is like a Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball thing. I don't know what a spirit ball is outside of what I just did to him. Right. Yeah, let's just test some shit out. Why not? I don't know. That's kind of weird. I know that's a good one. And that's right. We're still doing blind run. Why not? See, but these are already plus 2 and 3. I know this is good. And it's got the element. God, I just don't know what this guy's about, you know? Spirit boost. Always gotta have that spirit. You see what it just did to that guy? Damage boost. Oh, that would require... Yeah, I'm good on that. Get out of here. Yeah. What? What? Retrieve a fix. See, I don't even know... What's that... and are these affixes? Or are these affixes? I think it's these, because the last time I did, but I got one empty one, so I think that means I'm able to add. Yeah. Um, I kind of want to understand that, because this is all new to me. Something's drawing me to this, so I'm just go for it. Like I guess I kind of get the idea. It's is it necessary to have so many things affecting stats? Like it was already a lot with the scrolls and shit, and those little chalices you pick up, and the guns. Come on now. Yeah, I've never really believed, that uh, that whole, people just don't want to get, or they're just kind of like they want to be homeless, they want to live like that. There's a lot of people that say that kind of stuff. I don't buy it for the most part. And if that is the case, it's going to be such a few people, and you're going to be able to identify that when that occurs. And I would just say, yeah, like if somebody is just choosing to live that way, then don't. There's no need to try and force that change on them. There's only so much you can do, but at least creating the infrastructure so that people who do want to live a better life can do so, and that helps you as well. So it's really it's hard to explain to people for some reason because I think it's just we want to stick with our plans, right? If you and our notions, because it's easier to sort of pretend that these people just want to live that way and not acknowledge that there was cascading circumstances that led to that outcome in their personal lives, and a lot of that's systemic, and a lot of it's just like the abilities to cope with things that we all have to deal with. On top of maybe big, small, systemic issues. So it's all like very nuanced and variable. It's going to be different for every situation. But we want to like lump everything together so it's easy for us to not divert our path, the path we've created for ourselves. Because life tends to do that enough as it is, right? And why worry about the gross person who's, you know, doing all the drug shit in the alleyway? Maybe you're right. Maybe don't worry about them. But, like, just because they might also benefit from the system doesn't mean that it shouldn't exist and we shouldn't be participating in that. There's also a lot of in these fields gatekeeping, right? Like, oh, this is actually not going to be too hard of a decision. Except, what? Water guns. I love this one, though. This is, like, my favorite. It's a cute little lizard guy floating above my hand that just, like, it's got, like, a Aquarius kind of thing going. Pisces, Aquarius kind of vibes. Oh, right. We're not supposed to read. We're just going to look at the pictures. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, well, if we're talking pictures. So yeah, that's why we waited. These are pretty much the weapons I'm sticking with from now on. There's no need to change weapons. All right, this guy, actually both of these do perfectly well long range, and yeah, just powerful. So choice weapons we got here, and edge. Does that? So it shouldn't replace anything, and I think I will. I think I'll edge. But should I? I think I should. Yeah. See, if I keep increasing these, and then etch last. Oh, I should have done the other guy. Okay, that's okay. I mean, like etch, a different guy. I should get a better etch. That's what I'm thinking. Hmm. Obviously. Oh yeah, that's right. It just automatically attacks whatever, and then it has this extra hard mode. That's a good one too, but we don't need it. The brick is okay. I mean, that's really good for precision, and you keep getting those golden bricks, and it just fucks them up. That one's kind of like mid, in my opinion. See, now they're gonna like throw some interesting shit out there to try and entice me, but it's too late. I got the best weapons in the game. Yeah, I know buying the church idea sounds pretty crazy. It's a big church, too, the one I'm thinking of. I've never seen it on the inside, and it looks kind of rough on the outside, very old brick. Um, but now, if I could, I'd be taking that cross down and putting up the crisp flag, the Community Resource Independence Sustainability Project flag. Yeah, that one's like kind of cheap, a little bit like cheating. We're hardly using our abilities. Yeah, I wonder if they just stacked things up so much with all these different stat application deals that it doesn't really matter what you select anymore. Like you could pretty much just have a decent run blind. So that's also something we're kind of experimenting with. Oh my god, it hurt me. All right, all right. Got a little cocky there. Let's take a quick look around, see if I missed anything. Uh, I don't know if that's where I came from or not. It must have been. Yeah, it couldn't have been there. yeah, on top of the whole like job thing, it would also, direct people for different resources to help with whatever mental health, addiction, sort of that kind of stuff. Pretty much everything. Just a all around also third place thing going on. Hopefully that guy can help me out with my shield situation. Oh, not far enough. Uh-oh. Oop. So yeah, it could be everything. It could have like just a space where you could just go and hang out. I don't know. There's like it's kind of a tiny basketball court out back, and I'm not really too into the basketball and stuff, but you gotta have like barbecues and I don't know, all kinds of stuff. There could be like clothing swaps and whatever like community activities anybody could come up with. There could be hold votes and things like that. So it's now I talked about this with one of my neighbors, and they were kind of like, I don't know, kind of sounds like some HOA shit. And I'm like, no, 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 that's not what we're going for. What I'm trying to put out there anyway. I certainly don't think that there should be any type of that activity going on telling people how they need to keep their place or whatever. It's just to create communication, um, assistance, and if people need help with stuff, they can have a place where they can communicate that to people in the area that they're receptive to help, and they could use that help without it feeling awkward or anything. Because if everybody's able to, it's just like, hey, here's something I could use some help with, and somebody sees that and they're like, yeah, okay, I'll help you. Because a lot of us, I feel like we just kind of don't know who each other are, and that's a problem. Because you get ideas like about who your neighbors might be. The longer you sit there and don't talk to them, I mean, I guess you could just not think about your neighbors either, but nonetheless, there's going to be some kind of an impression that you have that you're working off of. Okay, so just got to keep on collecting. To be honest, that was pretty bad for a first run. Click. I think it's wanting more people to play as the cat. But that was one of the original characters, so what do you expect? Oh, I used to have like something that was like fire. Probably lacking. There's probably new standards. Let's see, what did we get here? Is it gonna stand out? Right. The owl. I do like the owl, but I've already got the frame for the owl. So that kind of feels redundant. That looks pretty sick already. And emotes, I don't even use them. Or know how. The panda. That could be a fun one to play. Same with the, I thought at least with the RAM, but I think that her shit's way complicated. Or maybe it's super simple. I don't know. There's some reason I don't play as the RAM, I know that. I should do like a matchmaking or something. But no, because nobody's going to want to be dragging my ass around in this. Okay, so I see. It was either... No, wait, what? Because I chose this last time, but I ended up dealing with this, I think. Oh, no, wait, I have both. I think it's just telling me about it, right? Something like that. I don't know. Hmm. What the fuck? I can't read that. What the fuck? What? What is this? Why is it in Chinese? Excuse me? Okay, I guess it knows I don't want to read, but I don't know, now that I can't, something's up. It's not letting me out of the screen. Come on. Go back. Escape, escape. Can we not with this shit? This is some bullshit. Okay, so I do need to just select. God damn it, I wanted that bow. What? Oh, you know what? It was my damn controller. That's what's going on here. I think. Or at least it's a better explanation than anything else I got. It's all wrapped around my chair, too. What the hell? Get out of here. Should have just unplugged it. Kind of reminds me of that plasma cutter from uh, Dead Space. Ooh, triple comeback. I know what that is. Chances are it's... Well, let's just forget that's even there. Just pretend like we only got the one life. Right, this time I might like pay a little bit more attention to keywords and just go for some damage. Whoa, whoa, why am I stuck? What? No, I want to look around. The fuck? Oh, okay. God, that was a little scary. And I wasted one. So that's right, I can break these down, and I should have been doing that. Oh, you know what? I didn't even look at the scrolls that I had. See what I put together the last game. My bad. I mean, plus 200% base damage. Enough said. That's a little weird. It's just a flat wall. Wave monsters coming. Whoa! Those flying things don't really do much. Oh my! Alright. A little quick. Yeah, let's see what this does. Yeah, I like that. We'll keep it. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Alright, and we don't need to worry about buying from this guy this time. Double the consumption and 50% has to deal double damage. So, I guess I'm okay with that. We could see, we could probably make that work. Especially if we're going to be using some melee, right? Yeah, I think we're just going to try and make that work. So, we'll stick with that. This ain't bad, but I think we could do better. Starting with remembering to break these down. Those are nice, but I don't know. They do kind of have that auto-targeting thing going. That's fun to do. And then I have that elemental thing, but what do... Yeah, this got lightning. The swords don't have anything. We'll have to fix that. Hmm. Okay. So we definitely want to give that sword an element. I just don't want to switch to that one. Make sure we're stocked up. Oh yeah, I gotta pay attention to ammo type too. Okay, so we got some diversity there. Damn. He's got some kind of resistance going on. I need more dashes. Not satisfied with just one dash, especially as a squirrel. I mean, come on. That actually's got a decent range to it. Like, I think, yeah, not bad. Ooh. Oh my god, refresh. Okay. Ooh. That is fun, though. But no element. And kind of cheap. We want to do precision. I can't even remember if we're in a portal or if we're just like in the main zone. I think there was a portal back there. Huh, weird. What? I've never seen that before. Oh my god. Okay, I guess they're not dangerous? Yet? Okay, they're just annoying. That's right, I'm so powerful I just looked at him. Killed his ass. Bam! Just like that. Hmm. Why not though, right? Wait, does it got an element? No. That's why not. Can... Oh, that's not what I was trying to hit. Ink form. Whoa. I honestly don't know if I'm ever going to release the part 2 of my playthrough on, what you call it, Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth. I mean, the first one, it's only got like 20 views or so after a week, maybe not even that. So, not a whole lot of people interested in that as of now, but who knows? Maybe around Halloween might be something. Oh, oh, what the fuck? Am I still in it? No, I don't think so. I didn't mean to do that. I actually thought I was gonna crouch there. I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh. Oh man. Yeah. I maybe I should have. I should have gone with that lizard with the water thing. Better get back here. I guess I got him. But each cause damage to you. Nah, 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 nah. We're not doing that. Uh-uh. I'd rather not be sitting there spamming that and killing myself. Sometimes. Okay. Uh, I don't know. Let's just go for it. You again. Goodbye. Oh. What do you got? What do you got? Do some spirit surge, some crit, damage boost. Can I do something else? Soul echo. Damage. There is covered or consumed. I I guess, yeah. It's I don't know what this one's getting at all. Oh, wait, what's down here? Now there's this slot that's open, or does this I don't know if I should be doing this. I think I want some shield, yeah. We got two of these, so why not? I already did that. I guess we want to gain and use as much of that as possible. However, that's... Oh yeah, I think that's my E, but I've not been using that. It's either E or G. I think it's G. Yeah, it's G. Hmm. And that's just some crazy shit that I don't even know. It killed that boss, and I think he was like at half health. I want to start doing that one, but this is on its last. So, minus 30% final damage taken during ink form. Yeah. Yeah, let's save it for the weapons. Wait, did he have any scroll? No. Oh, wait, he does. Or, no, that's a weapon. Huh. Ooh, should I just do all melee? No, definitely not. Let's see what he got when he drops them. And why not? Etch a Gemini inscription. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and do an elemental Gemini for instead of the sniper. Oh, but I can reforge that, and maybe I should. Wait, but it just no, because that only reforges Gemini stuff. I think. Can't reforge weapon switch. Yeah, that's right. But I thought that there was a way. I think it is Etch that gives it the. Hmm, I don't know if I'll get another chance to do an Etch on the same weapon. I want to give it some elemental, but I guess I don't really need to. It's just because of that one scroll. I run into that sometimes. I'll sit there and be like, how do I justify having this one scroll? Stupid. I can't even use these on him. It's too bad, though. Wrong door. This is not gonna go well. I don't have enough ammo. Barely chipping away at his health here. Could try and get closer. I don't think that's gonna go well either. We need to spirit bomb his ass. Oh, hell yeah. That's ridiculous. Oh my god, what is that? Oh. Fucking stupid. Just, it's amazing. It's like 30,000 damage or something. Mm. Ooh, yeah, okay. I vibe with that. A little harder to use. No, I've done well with that before. What am I talking about? But now I gotta keep these. Upgraded the shit out of them. I think we're good. I think we're good. This sounds OP. Let's see, did I get any curse scrolls? No. I mean, I might have got like a double-edged sword going on. Oh, that's a good one. I got a decent lineup, but I don't know. It must have been this. Although I thought I picked that up. And these two. No, I picked that up. This has to be new. And maybe these, I guess. I could just be thinking that I picked them up, but it was like from the last game. What the? Oh wait, these have like compatibility things going on? Hopefully it wouldn't show me something that's not compatible. Or allow me to buy it at the very least. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and like try and compare all of these. I still don't know what a lot of the terms mean, true damage and so on. So it wouldn't do me much good. Even try. As long as we're making our selections, I think that's good enough. Excuse me. Let me in your hole, please. Thank you. Damn. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's like Thor's hammer. Whoa. Not doing a lot of damage. Let's test this out. Phew! Alright. I kind of want to reassign some stuff, because I want my Q to be E. I think. And I'd like this to do more initial damage. I love that, just like lining it up for it to come back. It's beautiful. Trying to hit by its feet so I don't have to sit there and mess with it. Dude, piss me off. Oh, should have left it. God, I hate those guys so much. Okay, so I do need to be closer to really get the most out of it. I don't know. So one occult luxury box. Is it at random? That would suck. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it used to at least let you select. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So just one occult scroll, normal inscriptions with rare. I'll do that one probably. Occult scroll and +2. That's a tough call. These are all really good. But yeah, we're gonna go with this because, well, yeah, I think the other ones are pretty decent. I don't have any like terrible options. Consumes twice as much. We haven't really been struggling with ammo. That elemental stuff, yeah, it can randomize, so that's kind of a downside. And you have to have an element. Attack speed. Oh, but that's not bad. Lucky shot. That's whatever. And minus. Well, we don't even have an element, so I guess that kind of. Hmm. Nice. All it took was getting rid of the scroll that made it matter. But no, it's good enough on its own, just having that. Lightning Ice Spear. The fact that the spear sits there and spins, I feel like they could get rid of that aspect of it and keep the fact that you could throw a bunch and return and do extra damage that way, and then just increase the damage in the first place. And I think they could make it throw more instantaneously, because it kind of acts like a bow where there's like a slight delay and it feels almost like a draw. It's less than that, but it's there. It's noticeable. Whoa. Alright, yeah. Damn right. Think we're just gonna get rid of your ass. Saving that one up for a special moment. I'm not gonna forget that. It's hard to now, despite it being so new, the fact that it could kill that boss so easily, not even half health, by the way, it's ridiculous. In a good way. Those are nice. That one, I'm kind of whatever about. Not as into that shit where it's just like a big bubble that shocks them. Oh, and not what I was trying to do. I can't see him. That could be good. We might go for that one. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I get it. They're a part of that other thing, so I just kind of have to go for something then. What? Okay, so is it? I should have just read it. Damn it! I think it's the next two. I'll get a random one as well, but it's like a guarantee that they're gonna be a rare. Yeah, I like that. That worked out in my favor. I don't think I like that scroll from now on though. That's kind of a weird choice. I would rather be able to just not choose than to be baited into potentially getting a curse scroll. Of course, there is even a... Oh, okay. Alright, no talking. Stay alive. I think we got a decent thing going here. I'm not going to try and mess that one up. Oh, no. Okay, get out of there, get out of there. Let's recoup. Fuck me, no! Alright, alright, if we do a little bit of this... I'm in the danger zone. Oh god, and those guys too. Alright. I think they're the ones that are fucking me up. Yep, this might be it. Okay. I think That should have got rid of him. Oh man, 1 health. Okay. Jeez. Did that seriously just stop midair? Come on now. Don't even. That's what we needed. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Yeah, we need to upgrade the spear. First thing, that's what we're doing. I still don't know if it's going to be enough to like, be noticeable. You know, I want to do 1 hits on those dudes, the shooters. Maybe I should have. Honestly, I'm not even going to be too upset if I just feel that this is better. I almost do. I almost want to do it, but what is money anyway, right? Based on the area. I don't know. I think it's good. Let's see. Should find weapons. Weapon skill, though. What is the weapon skill? Is it like when you have a weapon that's got a secondary fire? See, if they just could highlight some of those terms and you could just hover and it'd be like, this is what I'm talking about. That's all it would need. Because, I mean, you might forget, there's so many different terms that you're working with here. Oh no. Whatever, that's not that bad. And there's a chance that I can get rid of it later, or just neutralize it. Plus, swords don't really require ammo, I guess. Hopefully. I did want to start doing that. But then, of all ink damage, then 400. I mean, come on now. I don't regret my decision. I just need to get good. I take it back about the draw of the spear. I think it actually is perfect. I just want it to do more damage. And the fact that you don't have to be as precise with it is decent enough. It doesn't need to sit there and spin, because it's just not that useful. And it looks stupid. Damn! These swords ain't doing it. Yeah, I just don't want to, though. Probably should have held on to that. There's no zoom. That's unfortunate. Alright, yeah, so we just gotta get them headshots. I'm getting it. Uh, damn it! Held that for so long just to shoot right in the middle of all of them. I need to settle down. I'm flicking my mouse too much. Or at all. That shouldn't be happening. Whoa! Ooh. Man. You're a real jerk. Oh, of course. I would like the like basic primary weapon or whatever, the starting gun, to not be on the wheel. Like I want it to be its own button. Or it just automatically shows up when you run out of ammo or of your other weapons, something like that. I need a lucky shot. Um, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll try and... Can we unlock other ones? I'm sure we can. Oh, wait. Can we do it this way? Right, it was a lucky shot. Yeah, why not? That's hard to pass up. I love slapping him with that thing, though. Hopefully that wasn't a bad choice. I feel like a little faster. Oh, right, we already did that. Ooh, I love these. It's a nice, chill little platformer kind of thing going on. Oof, I'll take it. Balls can't stop me. What the fuck is lightless shield? That sounds so stupid. Why? That's like I switch stages, I get a stack, I gain 2 stacks, and then it's gonna block like so. I guess like if I can prevent taking any damage in around, I don't know. That's kind of stupid. Hmm. Yeah, that seems decent enough. It's worth 400 and whatever I just spent on it. Oh, got a phone call. Okay, could be important. Oh. No. I do have a dog, but he's inside, so you should be good to go. Yeah, I'm inside, so if you need me for something, just knock on the door. Alright. Alright, so I think this is our last mystery scroll. This is a lucky shot chance. Minus 10 stacks after dealing weapon damage. Uh, each stack of what though? Okay, plus 30 stacks every 3 seconds. Okay, so that's just flat. Every 3 seconds I get plus 30, and then plus 0.5% lucky shot chance for each stack. Up to 90. Okay, alright, so yeah, that seems pretty good. I don't know, reading those scrolls always feels like a trick question sometimes. It's like, does this make sense? I'll double check that. Let's see. What do my weapons have? Okay, so that's 2 normal inscriptions there. That could be worth it. And that was on the bow, I think. Yeah, I think that's going to make a pretty significant difference there when we get to test it. Oh. Whoa, standing in that. They must have got rid of. Well, I guess there's more variety in the scrolls, so you're not going to run across the dashing ones as much. I hope they didn't get rid of any of those. No, wait, I think I did see some, and I've just. And it's not even just the scrolls, like, there's the chalices. I just haven't been selecting them. Kind of an oversight on my part, but. Get the next one, because I want more dashes. Ooh. Oh, I locked myself. I think that's okay. I think once I beat this, I should be able to go back. I really hope so. So I think it's shooting lightning, so that could blow through my shield. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we just need to use that more often. What was that? Oh, okay. I see. Come on, how are we supposed to get around that? Whatever. I guess sometimes it's just a matter of, like, what damage would you like to take in this scenario? Okay. Okay, there's a decent amount of time there to work with. Wait, I think there's a secret area over there, though. I've been here before. I know there's a secret area over here. And I think what I need to do is start it off like this, and then do something like that. Uh, oh, shit. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, there we go. See, and we got lightning on one. And that's not. Yeah, that's not good. I don't want that. Eh, easy choice there. Oh, come on. I think that might have been a knock on the door. I'm just going to check that out real quick. Nope, everything's good there. Like I said, the fewer bullets remaining in the magazine, the higher the weapon damage. I mean, pff, yeah, easy. I hate how those lizards just change direction with no rhyme or reason. Yeah, just like that. You situated? Dude. I mean, I guess it's because they know I'm aiming at them, but I don't know. Oh, these are really cool. But it's another one of those cheaper weapons that it's just kind of like spammy. Oh man, rough. Well, we're gonna get past this desert. There was a lot less messing around this time than that first run. That's because I was also talking about something was a little bit more important to me than this game. Just a little bit. Purchase good with lower prices at the peddler. Yeah, I mean, those are okay. I don't really use the launchers. Crits when using sniper rifles, movement speed when using melee. Okay. Hmm. That is pretty good. The first one, yeah, that's what that is. Okay. I wonder what those like other weapons are referred to as. Like the one with the ring or the one with the lizard deal that floats in the air. I don't know if they'd be specialty or just or what. No, we want more damage. That's the goal here. So we're gonna lean into that. Oh, just gotta click anything. Got it. Hmm. It's just showing me what's like a potential. Season level 10. What is my season level? 3? Yeah. Alright. I got seasons now. Okay. This game's not easy, but it's not hard either. I'm just messing around. If I was actually trying, could get a. I mean, I could beat it. Done it multiple times. It's just let's see. I don't understand what the fuck this means. Does it activate that secondary ability? So like it would throw that scroll thing out? Or is that even I don't even know if that's my secondary or primary ability. Whatever, we're gonna go with that one because I think that's what I've been choosing, and that thing's been doing a lot of damage. I suppose now's a good time to see if this is actually any good. Okay, I think I have used this. Okay, so it just shoots faster. The more damage resistance you gain, up to 20%. Not bad. That weapon's growing on me. It does a lot of damage. I don't think we'll keep it though long term. That's a pretty good deal. So efficient. Ooh, that's a fun one. Yeah, why not? The sword's not that interesting. I think this does that kind of auto tracking. Yeah. Yeah, this thing's great against bosses. Oh my god. Logic playing in the background. I hate Logic, the rapper. Just ugh. I mean, it's not even like it's the sound and sometimes stuff he says, but like most of the time it's whatever. It just always sounds exactly the same. Ugh. Had to pause it. Hey, buddy. No, you can't get up here. Yeah, back up. Stop it. What the fuck? Plus 50% chance to get 1 extra recovery time when the secondary skill uses greater than 50%. Uses greater than 50% of what? 1 extra recovery time. It uses greater than 50%. Plus 60% secondary skill damage when the secondary skill uses less than 50%. So less than 50% of the total charges? Because like once you have more than 2, unless it consumes more than one at a time, I don't know. Oh, that kind of, I see what it's doing. It's making my aim better. I don't know if I want it to do that, because that's going to make my aim worse when I use something that doesn't have that. What is that noise? That awful submarine beeping. Oh, it's the weapon. God, that's terrible. Is it gonna always do that? Ugh. Like a weird scanner thing. Go for a legendary. I almost want to switch back to the other weapon. This is awful. I'm not liking that noise. Ugh, and it auto-aims anyway. Yeah, oh, but I destroyed it. Okay. First, yeah, if I find another weapon, we're swapping that out immediately, no matter what it is. Doesn't help that I have a slight headache from drinking nothing but an energy drink today. I need to fix that pretty soon. I think after this I'll go and eat something, drink some water. What am I doing? What? That's a little bit early for that. What is drawing come true? Movement speed. I could probably do for some movement speed. Oh, that was just all on me. Yeah, I need to do something. What?